everyone's at lunch and I'm at my favorite place because I can honestly say that I truly love Walmart. And I know that you all work really hard here doing what you do. And I was looking at your motto in the back, giving, helping, and doing. And I was saying, it's interesting that people who actually adopt that philosophy suffer from one crime. And it's this, that they stop giving to themselves, they stop helping themselves, and they forget to do things for themselves. The bottom line is that if you don't take good care of yourself, you're not much good for anyone else. You know, most of the time when I go into service places, and I have to say that I compliment workers at Walmart that they're always friendly and they're always helpful. But that's not the average experience in a service-oriented business these days. When you walk in, you're meeting someone who's in the service industry, but they're tired and they're bogged down with their own stuff, and they're mean, they're evil, they're unpleasant. And they act like they're doing you a favor. And now if I come into the store and I'm not having a good day, guess what happens? We have a collision. But on a good day, I actually take the time to stop and say, wow, are you having a hard day? And the stories pour out. How we feel and what we carry affects how we give out to others. So make sure that you nurture yourself, nurture your spirit. Remember that commercial? I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never, never let you forget you're a man, 'cause I'm a woman. Remember that? We can all finish the song. And as a teenager, I was very impressed with that woman. I wanted to be that woman. She looked like a powerful woman. I mean, if she could swing a briefcase and a saucepan at the same time and still knock her man out, that was power. But how many of us can really juggle that many balls before we get exhausted? A lot of times, the greatest stress that we experience is trying to run ahead of ourselves in life. We put way too much pressure on ourselves. We've got to be aware of the season. Stop and live in the moment and deal with the season that you're in. We have an extraordinary opportunity to make every negative thing into a positive. Is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Are they just lemons, or can I make a delicious glass of lemonade? It's up to you. What season are you in? What seems to be at hand right now? What's coming easy to you right now? Apply yourself to that. If the door is too hard to kick in, maybe it's not time for the door to open yet. Deal with the room that you're in. Isn't it weird? We're never satisfied. When you're single, you just gotta get married. Right? Then you get married, you just gotta have a kid. Then you get the kid, and you just gotta get back to work. It just never ends. I find that most of the time, we just go from one thing to the other. We're constantly trying to find our identity in the moment instead of stopping and relishing the moment and saying, hey, this is just the season I'm in right now. I'm just going to deal with this one season and find out what the purpose of this one season is. It is so important for you to begin with yourself. You are in the service industry. You can't serve anyone else until you've served yourself. That's where health begins. That's where feeling good begins. That's where smiling begins. If you don't take care of yourself, your only legacy will be, well, she was just the meanest person I ever met in my life. Well, he wasn't very good at his job. He was always distracted. I want you to be the best that you can be. I want you operating at optimum level. And that can only happen if you take care of your body, if you take care of your emotions, if you take care of your spirit. You are a tri-level being. You are a soul living in a body that has a spirit. You can't ignore any level or you'll start to suffer. And when you suffer, others will suffer too. So I encourage you to stop. Take a deep breath. Can everybody just take one right now? Doesn't that feel good? Just a moment of release. So what would happen if you decided to do that for 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Just let it go. Shake it off and start again. Get rid of the dead weight. Throw out the trash. and find something that encourages your spirit. Build yourself up so that you can be good to you in order to be great for others.